If your business is struggling right now and you can't figure it out, but you're doing a million different things and you've tried this and that and you've built this system and that system, then I'm going to show you something that is going to be a game changer for you. And this is what I just call simplification. And the clue really is in the name. You literally are just going to simplify and break down the complex, overly complex structures and systems that you have in your business right now. Because honestly, mental overwhelm is going to be the biggest killer in your business, and not just your business, but your progress as well, because your business is an extension of you. And if you're overwhelmed and you're overcomplicating things and you're struggling to keep up with it all, then it's going to negatively impact your business. It's going to damage your revenue in any case. So simplification, everything can be broken down into smaller, simple chunks, whether that's 2, 3, 4 chunks. I wouldn't really go over 4. So for example, let's give an example, right? So let's use businesses as an example, right? So you have a business, and that is broken down into, in my mind, 3 things. The first is, I believe every business needs baseline, a product or a service. So obviously, let's do it for an e-commerce brand, right? That would be, and for an e-commerce brand, it would be a product because it's a physical product. But if you don't sell a product, then it's a service, right? So the second thing is I call it logistics. And that is literally just how you're going to provide the product, would be through logistics or delivery. So logistics or delivery. That's it. That's number 2. And that's just literally, okay, you've got your product, the logistics of how you then get that to the customer. Or if you run a marketing agency, the service is you sell meta ads, you run the meta ads, whatever it is. And the delivery is how you give that to the client. And that's simple. That's 1 and 2. And then number 3 is marketing. Marketing/sales, right? And that is how you would break a business down into 3 things. Now, this looks a lot more manageable, right? Now you're not worrying so much about admin, and you're not worrying about your client acquisition system and this and that. You literally have got everything broken down into, okay, what's my product, right? Or my service, right? How am I getting it to the customer? And then how am I going to show the customer that it even exists? And that's all you have to do. And then obviously when you want to get more in depth with them, you just break them down further in the marketing. What could it be? It's creatives, right? Creatives, or it's the copywriting, or it's the platform, right? So if you want to get better at marketing, or the marketing you're doing for your business, break it down. Okay, what are the creatives? Are the creatives good? Is the copy good? And then is the platform that I'm using the right platform? Because depending on who your customer is, it's going to depend. So Facebook's going to be like anyone over 30, you're probably going to want to be on Facebook if that's your target market. Anyone under 30, you're probably going to want to use TikTok or Instagram. So, and you can do this for literally anything. You just take it at its core value and then just break it down into subsets. And like I say, 2, 3, 4 at an absolute maximum. But I guarantee if you do this, you're going to kill off your mental overwhelm. You're going to see everything a lot more clearer, and you're going to find it easier to take that next step and take that step towards increasing your revenue or getting that client, whatever it is, making that sale. Simplification is going to be your best friend to do this. So if you're not doing it, start doing it.